Hey, good morning, gang. April 8th. We're at Bear's Den Hostel. It's about 54 degrees out. Pretty windy. Should be a high of 70 today, so it should be some good hiking weather. Got 11.7 miles to go to David Lesser Memorial Shelter. And we will either be in the shelter or tent tonight. I imagine I'll have a lot to show you. Looking forward to it. See you in a bit. Best view in 3 days. This is right out of the hostel. It's Bear's Den Rocks. It's a beautiful day, but we're supposed to get some rain later. I don't know if you can quite see it, but the Shenandoah River is just out that way a bit. Hey guys, so we just came down that. Tony's coming down. I figured I'd give you some perspective. Really technical rock. I think if I was like a kid, that'd be like so much fun. It'd be like a playground. Now it's like every step ultra focus. Well, good morning, gang. We are at the West Virginia state line. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure if we go weave in and out for a little bit or if we're fully in West Virginia at this point, but I'll let you know as we progress on the trail. Let's put the work in. Now we crested our second climb of the day, and this is the view from Raven Rock. Down. How about that house way up there? Sign me up for that property. Hey gang, roller coaster complete. That doesn't mean that there isn't more climbing to do, but that 13-ish mile formidable up and down space known as the roller coaster, check mark, complete. Super cool. That's where I came from, as you see Garrett coming up, and this is where we're going. A little more uphill. Kind of seems like a premature end to the roller coaster if there's still a little bit more uphill this way, but that's how it goes. All right. But doesn't mean the climb is done. Beautiful day though. Hey gang, thought I'd take you on the trail with me a bit. Every once in a while, you see these on the AT. We're kind of walking through a bowl, if you will. There's a high ridge line over there. So you imagine when it rains, it pours down through. If we come around here, that's where we were coming from. There's G-Money. And you can kind of see it's, well, maybe you can't, but it's a little bit of a bowl. So I would expect in a heavy rain, there'd be a bit of a washout here. So hey, thanks to the volunteers that maintain this and keep our feet dry. So I'm on wood, I'm not on rocks, but I got a rock story for you. Yesterday, I meant to tell you about it yesterday. I'm going through a really rocky section, and I think twice I told myself, man, these rocks suck. And I was like, you know what? These rocks don't suck. They're just rocks. They're doing what rocks do. But it's how I respond to that that matters, right? You can't control what happens to you, but you can control your response to it. So I decided the rocks don't suck. It's my attitude that sucks. I'm the one that chose to be out here. And now I love rocks. Okay, that might be a strong statement, but I think you get the gist. Hey, cool. A little bit of a rise here. You see a lot of blowdowns on the trail too. Like a tree graveyard, practically. It's crazy. Whoa, that was a big one. Hey gang, we're about 9/10 of a mile from David Lesser Memorial Shelter, which should be our stopping point for the night. Giving you a little bit of trail time. Rocks being rocks. We're right on a ridgeline. So if you look out that way, there's one valley behind those trees. You can't see it as well as I can. Sorry. That's where we came from. And then we got another valley over on this way. Beautimous. A little bit better view there. You can look down here. Maybe see those white tree blossoms. We were hiking in and around down there and climbed up to this ridge. More rocks. Took a little side trail to see Buzzard Rocks view. You see the river out there? That should be the Shenandoah. So we've made it to David Lesser Memorial Shelter. Look at the deck. It's crazy. There's like a big pavilion. And a spring, 0.25 that way. Let's go up to the deck. Looks like some kind of logging operation. Good grief. That's the view. That's the Tony. That's the Kev.
Hey,
and that's the shelter.
We can do this. Saw the rain. This isn't bad.
More later. Let's check out this pavilion. That is a nice looking picnic table. Not too shabby. Privy over there. There's tent sites down that way. We're gonna check it out. But look at this, guys. Oh, it's a swing. I'm getting on that. Hey gang. So we got down about a quarter-mile trail, like almost down the ridgeline to get to the spring. It's running well, but my goodness, I mean, look at this thing. It's just rocks upon rocks upon rocks. It was like being on the roller coaster again. It was nuts. A lot of effort to get some water. But I guess that's life on the trail, right? Hey gang, let's do an end of day wrap up. So we started out at Bear's Den Hostel. We finished at David Lesser Memorial Shelter. 12.2 miles of hiking today, 2,574 feet of elevation gain. Just to put that in perspective, that's like 263 floors. So we climbed a lot today and it was fun. It's supposed to rain tonight, so we've had 2 nights in a tent, a night in the hostel, and now we were gonna do a night in the shelter. We've got all our stuff laid out. Hopefully we'll be the only ones here tonight. It's going to rain tonight. That was one of the reasons. Number two, we hadn't stayed in a shelter yet, so a little bit more about what AT life is all about. And then we're going to get up bright and early in the morning, start really early. No breakfast, because there's a gas station like 3 miles away that does hot breakfast sandwiches, so we think that's going to be the thing. So had a great day. I love these guys. It's been a pleasure. There's Tony photobombing or would it be video bombing my vlog, so that's pretty awesome. Tony, any insights from today?
Yeah, don't take your hiking shoes off before you go to the spring at lesser shelter.
Yeah.
And take your trekking poles.
Yeah. it was like going down, like I said down there, it was like doing another roller coaster. It was I should have turned my hiking watch back on. So beware if you come to David Lesser Memorial Shelter, that your hiking isn't complete if you want water. All right, gang. We'll see ya. If you like what you see, subscribe.